I'm Shireen, a homeschooling mom of a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old. Them being so young, it is so important for me that they learn one of the most widely spoken foreign language, which is Spanish. And I'm not a Spanish speaker myself, so what am I supposed to do? There are a lot of products on the market right now that I've used. I paid in full price, no discount, nothing special. And I'm going to tell you what I think works and what doesn't. And I'm going to tell you the winning combo straight out. So it is parental support using all the free resources out there and a program called Homeschool Spanish Academy. I truly believe in this program and I'm going to tell you all about it and the other products. The Spanish Homeschool Academy offers the most accessible way, the best way for young kids to learn Spanish. It is such an amazing opportunity, and that's why I am making this video so that way other parents can know about it. I'm not being paid to say this. I'm not being paid. They did offer me some lessons, but I'm still going to just be honest and tell you exactly how I feel about the program. And I'm going to tell you what I think works and what doesn't. And this channel is all about giving parents the genuine good advice. When you sign up, first you get a trial lesson and you can see if you like it or not. And then when you sign up to the whole program, you get to choose from many teachers. You can change the teachers anytime, cancel, I think like 3 days in advance if you want. I really like that. It's so convenient for parents and their schedules, and the prices don't change, the schedule doesn't change. It's just super convenient in that way. And all the teachers are super qualified. Of course, some are better than others or a better fit for you. And then there is this amazing program that the kids follow that helps build on their skills. Let me tell you about the teachers on Homeschool Spanish Academy. Now, they're all qualified. They all seem to have experience. They're all nice. But of course, some are always going to be better than the others, or a better fit for you. And I'm going to tell you, like, when you're getting a teacher, you really have to make sure that they know how to speak bilingually, or if they're speaking only in Spanish, that they're at least miming or using gestures so that the kid understands. If they're only speaking in English, like, this is cato, this is pero, like, you're not going to learn, no one's going to learn Spanish like that. If they're making small talk and not speaking in Spanish after, like they're saying, hi, how are you? And that's it in English. Like, I'm not paying you to talk to my kid in English. I could do that myself, you know? So I had to step in a few times and say that, or change teachers who get that. So by the way, Kimberly is an amazing teacher. So if you're signing up for this, consider her as your teacher. Talking with a native speaker is what gets you learning a language. Like, that is just a fact. So having a teacher that understands that and can speak slowly, a good pace, and with the gestures, or speak bilingually if you're a total beginner in Spanish, that is so perfect. What I mean by speaking bilingually, even the instructions, like saying everything in Spanish. Now I'm going to tell you about the competitors. So I started with Duolingo, and that's a nice program. It's an application. You pay a subscription fee, but it's just like a nice video with multiple choice questions after. And that's not how a kid becomes fluent. That's a way for kids to learn words for sure, but that's not the way that they'll learn to talk. So I did that a few months and then I stopped. Then I found out about another program called TalkBox that aims to solve that problem. And when you sign up for TalkBox, you get a box like this, like that. And in the box comes with like phrase guides, papers, like with games and tips and things like that. It's just like a box full of fancy papers, laminates. I like the idea for parents to take in control and speak to their kids. That's really great and all. But again, I don't think that's the way to get fluent. That's a way for kids to know some phrases that they can use regularly. I love that. Also, TalkBox offers a community support group on Facebook, and that's great. Like, some parents, they need that. They need that support. The accountability checkers, I think they're called now. Accountability partners, I don't know the word. Anyway, but you do need to learn about the grammar, and you do need exposure to native speakers. So that's how I came across another program called OutSchool. And OutSchool has so many vetted, super good teachers, but they don't have the curriculum. So your kids are like learning randomly, and you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to achieve anything in life by doing things randomly. You can't become a great piano player by like learning things randomly. You need to build your skills, like even at the gym, like you have a plan. Homeschool Spanish Academy offers a curriculum. And what I like about that curriculum is that you can see the curriculum in full, the PDF. You can review with your kids before and after. You're even allowed to record the class. Well, you can record the class on OutSchool too, but some teachers don't allow that. But Homeschool Spanish Academy allows you to record, but you have to use like a third-party application. They use Google Meets, and Google Meets doesn't let you record in that instance. So you have to use a third-party application, and you have to watch another YouTube video for that because I don't do tech-savvy stuff. I really love this program because now my son, he's actually speaking some Spanish phrases and he is remembering words, and I feel so confident that he's on that path to fluency or conversationally fluent, because being fluent, you need like 20 hours a week at least. So him having 2 classes a week and me speaking to him with books. I have books from the library, music, giving him that support, using our free resources. I think that's a winning combination. And I think learning Spanish is so important because it really opens the doors to opportunities. I know many other parents, it's about culture and bridging the generation gap, and I think that's super important too. But for me, totally economic, because we're living in a post-pandemic world. Homes are getting way more expensive. You want your kids to have any economic opportunity that they want. I saw a statistic that bilingual employees earn an average of 10% more than their monolingual counterparts. Also, bilingual job seekers were 30% more likely to be called for an interview than monolingual job seekers. So if I could give my kids the opportunity for $500 a year, I know the pricing is a little bit high for some parents, but it's still low because it's way below market price in the Western world. I think it's so worth it. If you do that for like 10 years, $500 for 10 years, like that's way more than the 10% more that they could be earning in the future. So I totally think it's worth it for them to learn, especially Spanish. And it's especially important for us because we live in South Texas near the border of Mexico. And I see a lot of job ads here, like Spanish is a bonus or even required. In conclusion, if you want your kid to speak Spanish and you don't live in the community, you don't speak it yourself, you got to use all the resources out there. You got to give good support to your kids, and you got to try a really good program like Homeschool Spanish Academy. Actually, there's nothing like this out there right now in the market. Everything is overpriced. They don't have a plan. They're not suited for small children. It starts at 5 years old. I'm just so grateful for this program, and I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the description below. I love to connect with other like-minded parents. Thanks for watching and have a great day.